Okay, pre-algebra, I figured out where I went wrong. Remember how up here on the first video, I'm like, is that supposed to be a 12? Well, I really couldn't check, right? Because I was videoing, so I can't look at a text message while I video. Sure enough, it wasn't a 12. See, me struggling over here, even going through the right process that stays the same every time, when I got down here, you could tell in my voice there were already some concerns, couldn't you? Everybody makes mistakes. The thing about it is knowing when you've made one, trying to figure out it in your brain. Why did I go wrong here? What did I do wrong so that I don't mess it up and do it again? So the first thing I did, I just went back and looked at the problem Miss Ortiz sent me. And sure enough, I think I made an accidental 1 here. I was doodling or something and turned the 2 into a 1. So let's do this the right way, okay? A is going to equal 2. B, we're plugging in where X is. And then C, because it's opposite the 90. Okay, sometimes it's helpful to write 90 in there. Opposite the 90, because that's the hypotenuse is C. Okay, A squared. So we're talking 2 squared plus B, which is X. So X squared equals, and then C is 7 squared. That looks a lot more manageable. All right, 2 squared, 2 times 2 is 4, plus X squared equals 7 times 7, which is 49. Now see, doesn't that math already look better? Here's why. When we draw down our sign here to keep both sides equivalent, we're going to subtract 4 here. And it's a lot easier to take away 4 from 49 and get 45 than it ever was up here for me to take away 144 and get a negative number. Okay? With that said, do you guys know why negative numbers end up being irrational when you take the square root? Well, think about it. If you have to have the same number twice, okay, a negative times a negative always equals a positive. So if you had like a -2 times another -2, you'd still get a positive 4, just like you would if those two values were positive to begin with. But if you had one negative and one positive, your answer would be negative. Well, a square root says the exact value of X that includes the sign. Okay, enough with the sidebars. All right, X squared equals 45. So we're going to take the square root of 45. Handy dandy calculator. Let's clear that out. Okay, so second square root, 45. Apparently I need to clean my calculator. Looking a little messy. And I get 6.701 or 08. So let me write that down. X equals 6.708. All right, let's talk place value. If they want it to the nearest whole number, 7 right here in the 10th position would round that up to the 6 to a 7, right? So if they're asking for the whole number, you want to go to 7. If they're asking for to the nearest 10th, then you want to look here, and because this is 0, you'd keep it 6.7. And if they want the nearest hundredths, okay, then you would look in this position, and in this case, the one behind it, the 8, would round that up to 1. So you would have 6.71, all contingent upon what your directions say. All right, you guys, I hope you're happy. I hope you're healthy. I hope this helps. And look for more tutorial videos or shoot me a message through Focus. Again, it's Carpenter.Jennifer@brevardschools.org if you need anything else, okay? All right, love y'all. Have a great weekend. Get your work done.